Bravely Default. It's time to play more. And today's stream's probably going to be really difficult, is my guess. That's where I'm at with it. Let's throw this on. Looks fine. I'm not sure how the audio balance will be, but we'll figure it out. Most of the audio is going to be in post anyway. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I also turned off the friend notifications, I'm pretty sure, so he knows anymore. So he's first going to check the render. Now we did get duration up, which is important. And we'll also lower physical attacks. Physical attacks are way more common. Water resistance, probably. If we do... Actually, the upcoming boss is going to be... The crystal boss is water weak, or water drain. We also got power boosts, which are, probably pretty fucking strong at this point in the game, to be honest, but yeah, 3 more turns of debuffs, physical attack down, fire resistance down, very good. Ring a bell, power boost. Oh my god, how dare I? How dare I, MH? I'm just the worst. I'm simply the worst. How you doing, man? Withering Ripple, 3 turns. Physical attack down. Fire resist down. Attack weapon 2. Doing good. Hell yeah, brother. We haven't got any of the upgrades here, aside from... Pretty much magic attack up for the time being, and water res up. I guess if we ever feel the need to use Divine Light, then sure, we can give it a power boost. So we finished up Anchime yesterday. Lobby image. Okay, if you want to DM me an image, I will probably do it at the end of the stream, but if you just want to go ahead and DM me, whatever it is, obviously within reason, nothing scandalous. But you're welcome to add an image now that you've saved up enough funny gamer points. In the meantime, I will... Nice something goes like that got Vinny banned? That's crazy. Wait, oh no, it's Ultimate you redeemed it. I got completely mixed. Gifts are fine? Maybe. I think it should be... Wait, yeah, I've got gifts on there, right? I should already have... Yeah, I've got gifts, so that's fine. Yeah, we'll put the fleas on there. He just came in unannounced. It was so scary. I was scared. It was Hollow Knight fleas. Ultimate, if you don't mind sending that to AMH so you can see it. But yeah, that should be fine. Oh, sorry, Silksong fleas, my bad. I suppose we can just start working on this area. 15 minutes. Why not? We get a party chat. Delegating work in Narende. Something the matter tis? I was just thinking about Narende, I mean. What's the most efficient way to rebuild, do you think? Most efficient? Right, once we recruit people to help, how do we go about delegating work to them? Haven't got a head for numbers. Get music stuck in my head again? Dude, I'm telling you, Ultimate, the OST is the best in gaming, and I wish I was joking. Me neither. How about you, ring a bell? Not much, I'm afraid. I don't even know how many girlfriends I have right now. I've been beating my head against the wall thinking who to date and what order. Perhaps you're not hitting the wall hard enough. I'd be happy to help. I suppose we already need a simple division. Okay, I thought I turned it off. Apparently not. Luke is playing Hollow Knight. There are 3 buildings, which each take 3 days to build. If I have 3 people to allot, that's only 1 person per building. Will take 3 days for all of them. Put all 3 and build it in 1 day. That's still 3 days to build all 3. There's no difference, so why bother worrying about it? In the same though, in the latter case, you have to you have to use of the first building after 1 day. And second after second, but a small difference, but it's a difference still. Assigning 3 to each project earns quickest gains and may be most efficient. Wow. Wow. I'm sure nothing bad happens when we press A here, by the way.
I feel guilty simply sitting around like this.
We all need rest, my dear. Whatever we're to face next, let us do it with a full store of energy. Besides, I'm told exhaustion is murder on the skin. Think of your complexion.
My what?
Try to behave, Ring a Bell. You're upsetting the poor girl.
Is that a hint of jealousy I detect? Perhaps it's you who's upset by...
You're hilarious.
I can think of no sadder creature in this world than a man unable to inspire a little jealousy. It is. For now, I need some air. All this riding on the waves is...
Quite funny that this guy can apparently pilot an airship, but getting in the water, hell nah. I'm seasick as fuck.
Do you suppose he's alright?
I'm going to bed.
Oh, leave him. A little seasickness will keep him quiet.
Agnes, do you know the other Vestals? In your speech, you mentioned working with them.
It is my hope that such a collaboration can be achieved, but I have yet to meet the Vestals of Earth or Fire. I know only the Water Vestal, Olivia. I have since we were children, as our temples stand in neighboring kingdoms. Since we became Vestals in full, we've exchanged no correspondence, but I fear the rotting of the seas is proof enough that some ill has befallen the water crystal. I pray that Olivia has fared better.
That was fast. Feeling better?
It's fucking Batman jumping us. Yeah, he went straight for the fucking kidneys, man.
Vestal of the Wind Crystal, Agnes Oblige. Surrender at once, or see your companion slain.
You! Dark Knight Alternus Dim!
He's even the Dark Knight. It is Batman. Batman's real. Who?
What? Idea?
So we saw this guy on the Council of Six last night.
You're all right. We've been mad with worry. But you are a captive to the Vestal no longer. Come, I will see she makes no move. Quickly, to my side. Come away from the Vestal.
No! You keep away from him! If you intend to hurt Agnes or Tiz, you'll answer to me for it.
What?
I'm sure she'd look
What
really angry if
madness
she didn't
is
have the
this?
world's biggest hound.
You speak nonsense.
I'm not her captive, and she poses no threat. I'm here of my own free will.
What then? You betrayed the Duchy? Betrayed your father? Have you lost your mind, girl?
I'm entirely sane. In fact, there's much I've only begun to see clearly now that I've gone traitor.
I do love the Black Mage hat.
No more of this. Idea, bind the Vestal's hands. Do this now, and I'll forget all you've said here. Please.
It seems you've already forgotten. I said no, Alternus.
I also like that her ribbon's on top of it. That's
What new
nice.
form of torment is this? I cannot bear these games, Idea. Do not do this to me.
Take one step closer to Agnes and I'll do a lot worse. This is my decision. I'll hold nothing back. I may not be able to best you, even so. But I will see that you bleed before I die.
What a line.
You're certain, then?
I'm certain.
Silencing you would be a simple task. But one slip of my hand and even the flat of my blade would mean your end. I'm a poor hand at holding back.
Then don't bother. I'm not the sort to be cowed by threats, Dim. Perhaps I get that from my father.
I cannot keep this from your father. I ask once more. Will you reconsider?
Tiz is still just like, my kidneys, bruh!
My mind is set.
Oh, my bones!
Stubborn girl. You're... Very well. I shall withdraw for now. But know this, Vestal. You and your abettors are ever under our watch. What you aim to do runs counter to the flow of progress. You place mankind on the road to annihilation. I'll not allow you to go unchecked.
It's time your wings were
clipped.
Sure.
Oh, the Sky Stone!
Cool your head before we next meet, Medea.
Whee!
Alternus!
Damn, he took the music with him. He jumped off the boat and fucking music stopped playing. Yep, my fucking kidneys hurt.
I'm fine. Sorry I wasn't much use back there.
He had his
If
speaker
I'd been
playing.
more-
The JBL speaker playing his theme.
You're safe. That is all I ask. Medea! Who was that man? He knew you!
Hey, do you?
He's a member of the Council of Six, the Duchy of Eternia's highest governing body.
And the 6 people sending an army after Agnes.
Your tone was familiar. You were close?
We grew up together.
Hello, everybody.
Rejoice, jolly companions. I found the loveliest seashells out there. Here, a gift from... Did I miss something?
You really are hopeless, Ring-a-Bell.
What? I was finding shells.
Well?
Leave me alone.
No good, I'm afraid. She won't budge an inch off the ground. Seems we're earthbound until we've another one of these sky stone
My
things.
fucking sky stone.
Murder. Blast that Alternus! And me for not seeing this coming!
But we can't sit and stew here. Hurry up and do something!
Sit and stew up. Tricks of dogs.
If the ship's grounded, that leaves travel by foot. I suppose we'll have to try our luck with this forest and its miasma.
Oh boy, the forest and its miasma. I love not having Dungeon Master, so I will just kind of be eating shit the whole time with poison. Oh yeah, we got a few items from the boss. We got the Jade Crossier, which is, you know, a mind increase. Yeah, it's one extra mind, but hey, anything helps there. And we also got the scimitar from Kint, which, you know, would be a pretty good sword if I was using it. How many antidotes do I have? I have 11 antidotes. Okay, fine. Welcome to Miasma Woods. Ligma Kin. Bro!
It burns the lungs.
But it's not... not so dire that we can't manage another step.
It may be perhaps that the return of the winds has thinned out the miasma for us.
Whatever the cause, we'd best take advantage of it. If we can pass, let us do so now.
Chapter 2, One Day Beneath a Blue Sky. What a banger.
I want to report on Anshan. Alternus, you're as good as any. Speak up.
I've heard rumors the wind crystal was awakened, as they would have it put.
Indeed. And worse, since its awakening, the crystal has been protected by a shield that bars all but the Vestal.
You made contact with the girl, did you not? Why did you not capture her then?
Were these infamous allies of hers really so strong as to cow even you, Dark Knight?
No. Among those I saw accompanying the Vestal, one of them was Edea.
My. This is a twist.
Quite so, a shocking turn.
So what then? You saw her, tucked your tail, and ran home crying? How miserable!
Still, if this is the truth, it is a troubling one. We look to you to lead all the Eternian forces, Lord Marshal. For your daughter to abet the Vestal is problematic.
How would you have us proceed?
Any who would join the Vestal in opposing us must be eliminated. Their birth matters not.
Ah, bold words. But how truthful, I wonder. You would really allow her elimination?
Your lordship!
The task before us is larger than us all. I'll not allow private matters to slow its course.
Then, I shall go and speak with her again. Surely.
I will go. It seems the water Vestal is proving a problem as well. I shall go and pluck the both of them. I expect a suitable shower of accolades upon my successful return. Come, Victor!
As you command.
Ruh-roh.
Lord Marshal, are you certain of this?
Fox. Blip blip Toria. I'm wondering if I can get up to a point where I can afford what is it? Afford a second shield, earthing. Honestly, I'm gonna sell the earthing rod. Your finest blade, Iso no Kami. Damn! I just sold that fucking heirloom, brother. Good. Well, before we do that then, now that I've got 4,000 gold, I think this is going to be a massive help to us to have 2 blessed shields. Is it blessed or blessed? I don't know. I just say blessed. We do have more villages we can collect, so if we do a quick run through, actually, we can do that. Buy equipment. I'm going to buy a second blessed shield. I mean, you can see the sizable increase to our defenses. Obviously, bring about can't equip because he got a bow. Tiz has the second highest mind stat, so you'll want to have it. So now we have 2 healers that don't need to use actual like white magic, they can just use Cura. And especially in the Miasma Woods, I think that's important. Because everything's going to hit hard, everything's going to poison us, and it's not going to be a fun time all around. Now, if we step on any of those green goops, our whole party will be poisoned. So, you want to avoid that where you can. And our magic is going to start getting considerably weaker. Yeah, 85 damage is not very good. So we're losing black resonance each time, so... I think even generic enemies like this are going to give us an amount of trouble. Yeah, Ring a Bell's going to be able to do the most here, but it's not a lot. Alright, we got poisoned. Magic. Tis poisoner. We can still use cure and stuff out of battle, but the fact that this is going to be our main source of healing for most of the run is a little bit dire. I'm probably not going to grind here too much, if at all. There are mandatory group spots later, if you want to get like treasure. So for now we can avoid it, but if we want to get everything, we are going to need to get gooped. So at the end of the stream, I mean, you'll see it on Ring a Bell now. Okay. Fantastic stuff. We got Spell Fencer, which is why Ring a Bell is able to imbue his weapon with fire, so it also does fire damage. It's pretty good. It's a very good job in this game, I will say. I think those guys are actually weak to water, but I'm just using fire for now. Yeah, they're weak to water. Just to get it done. Rainbow gets to level 20. I mean, I say I'm going to grind. The level cap is 1 above, so it's not actually a big issue here. We do need to get our money back up, though, because that's going to be problematic if we don't have money. So we're nearly at the next town. So, blue chest there. See, like there, if we want to get this chest... Actually, can we go around the top? Oh, no, I lied. It's not here yet. Treant and... that guy. Use my weapon with fire for 5 turns. Yeah, you see that the enemies here are a little bit rough. They expect you to have much higher level jobs so that your stats are on par, and maybe only swapping like 1 job at a time. So like maybe you'd have Time Mage and maybe you'd have. That's just so I can get the scimitar here. And you also get a party chat as soon as you get hit with status, which is quite cool. Tread carefully. What's... my leg, my whole body's tingling. This swamp, it's poison. The wind's carried off the miasma, but the swamp's still just as toxic. It's nothing easy. I hate poison, every step hurts, and I feel like I'm gonna be sick. We step back down and stock up on antidotes. You worry too much. We have to be careful when we step out of the marshy patches. So be extremely careful where we walk. So there is an ability that Freelancer gets at a later level, which we obviously won't get. Level 4 is Dungeon Master. Avoid traps, stats elements from tricks, traps, and other dungeon devices. This effect applies to all allies. So if one person has Dungeon Master equipped, you cannot be hit with the poison. It's more of a convenience skill, I will say. It's not a particularly good skill. A lot of the tricks, traps, and otherwise can be pretty easily avoided. But it's, you know, this early in the game, you've probably got someone who's Freelancer level 4, I'd imagine. We get first strike, which means I'm going to do this strategy, which is called leave. There's another chest here. 2,000 peak. Hey, get your money up, boys. Get your money up. I can't walk. Nobody look. I'm definitely blaming not the emulator, the latency for that one. The slight control latency. That's definitely what caused it. I'm just gonna run from a couple of these fights. If I see a certain enemy, I'll probably fight it. But until then, I'm not going to. Which is vague posting at its finest, I appreciate. That just links around. Not those enemies. Weave this little path. Yeah, there is a small amount of delay, but that's fine. Away. Because the only reason I'm running away is because there is better spots to grind, and being level 21 for this area doesn't really matter that much. That's not a mandatory spot. That's fine, we can go back. Okay, there's one of the enemies that I'm like, okay, we might want to actually kill. So these enemies, the Myconids, have an interesting mechanic in which, if they're hit with a physical attack, they have a chance to replicate, which means you get more experience from them as a party. So examine the Myconid. We do like fire on the tree and fire on the tree and again. No one gets put to sleep, that's good news. That did 10 damage. Why did that do 10 damage to the tree? Why did that do 49 damage? What is this boy made of? What the fuck is this boy made of? Luckily, when we get to the next town, we are going to be getting some rod upgrades. But I don't think magic's going to be the play for most of this run. Just because magic's a little bit weaker in this game. If you survive, you can get examined. You have 1,000 health, probably makes sense. Get rid of him. Hopefully in a relatively controlled way we can get some more of them. Score another one spawns, score another one spawns. So now there are 3 times the enemies here, but we're getting experience for every single one, so... Yes. Yeah, it's the middle Myconid. And it's only triggered by physical attacks. Use that to our advantage. Get rid of that guy. Spawn another one. Ringabel's bow is no longer on fire, so that can be easily changed. You have to be careful with these guys, because if you spawn too many, you are just going to get swamped. And AoE magic obviously loses potency the more people you're hitting. show that off. So we were doing that much with Tiz last turn. How much do we do AoE? 70 each, roughly. Use on all allies. I think the max is like 4 to be alive. But obviously if you one-shot them, then we don't care. Speaking of, shoot that one, and shoot that one. And yes, can use Celestial twice. I'm going to end it now, so we get some good from this. So, yeah, we get 384 peak and 192 experience, which definitely a lot more than we got. The main benefit for doing that is JP, which, you know, we don't get. But I just wanted to show it off since it's a neat way to grind, even if there is literally about to be a way better one that you will use for the rest of the game. But, you know, the game's got cool stuff in it, and I like showing off cool stuff in games I like. Fuck! My toes, my toes, my toes. I'm poisoned, I'm poisoned. Tiz with a whopping 4 MP to his name. So now we're just gonna run. Earthing Rod. Ah, boy, I love bots. Get gone, dickhead. Well, so you see me, I was walking slowly there. This is the pace you normally moved in the original. This is the original movement speed. They added a run feature to this game, which I think is greatly appreciated. It's not skill issue, I simply chose to. I mean, I'm pretty sure... Is that the only mandatory? Yeah, because there's poison on the other side of it, so... Oops! No, there isn't. I lied! Okay, I may have lied. I may have lied. Is there no mandatory goop? Am I just a fraud? I'm just a fraud, actually. That's a lie. You have to go through to get that one chest that we went to. That's a lie. Anyway, skill issue. Whatever. Fuck it. Ow. Oof. Ah! E! White woman.
Well, this is unusual. It's not often you reach out to contact me directly, Dark Knight.
I'll not take up more of your time than necessary. I have a request of a delicate nature.
The Blood Rose Legion is deployed in Florum. If this favor poses no conflict to my mission, I'll consider it.
The Vestal of Wind has entered Florum. We're certain of it.
Ah. Hence the news I just received that Victoria and Victor will be joining us there. I see.
The only problem is that Adia is accompanying her.
Accompanying the Vestal?
She's been deceived, seduced by that witch's words. I tried to talk some sense into her, but the two of you are practically sisters. Perhaps she'll listen to you, if not me. Will you do this?
That girl has caused you no end of grief over the years. Very well. I shall do all I can. But should my sisters make contact first? Best you gave up on her. I'm afraid even I can scarcely keep these two in check any longer.
I understand.
Girls, you heard him. You will continue your current mission as ordered. The Vestal may attack at any moment.
Vigilant.
Stay vigilant.
Yes, sister.
I'm sure those bosses definitely won't be fucking horrible in this run. Haha, trust, sheesh. Someone else found something funny? Yeah, what is that? It's like it's like something's rotting. My eyes are watering. Perhaps we're smelling the Miasma's namesake. I doubt it, the wind is blowing in the opposite direction. I feel like it's coming from the north. Ringabell, when's the last time you took a bath? If it was my natural must, you and Agnes would be losing your minds with desire about now. Nothing? No response at all? Ow! Ooh! E! A! Ow! Oof! E! Anyway, Ultimate, you know how you said about the don't get music stuck in your head? Well, this is my favourite town theme in the game, and it's a fucking banger, so prepare for that, I guess. Fucking love Flora music.
Is it?
God, it's a jam.
Is it just me, or are there awfully few men around?
Florum is called the Land of Radiant Flowers for a reason. All its residents are female.
Now, Ringabell's about to have one of my favourite deliveries on a line in the game, because Ringabell's just him.
What? A whole nation of women, you say?
What? A whole nation of women, you say? My man popped off. He said, "Let's
If
go."
a man comes here, what do they do to him?
Is he gonna pass out? Maybe.
You needn't worry. Men cannot take up residence, but no law bars them from visiting.
You're red as a beet, Tiz. Are you blushing?
No.
Oh no, hearing it's all ladies here, I just got a little nervous is all.
God, I wish.
That's adorable.
Hey, I just didn't know, alright? Don't tease me.
Look here, Tiz. My journal describes this place in crisp detail.
I'm sure it does ring a bell.
True to the old teachings, Florum's women live in chaste humility, in coexistence with the spirits of nature. Devout crystallists, they reject war and conflict, instead choosing lives of peaceful reflection. Hear that? A land of maidens, pure and modest, fit to shame the flowers of the field. Angels all.
Give or take those two.
Feast your eyes.
Feast your eyes! Well, I finally had it dyed. Brightest color I've seen yet. Well, have you seen this? A spirit hairpin. My coin purse is empty, but come on! Worth it!
Pure and, well, maybe not so much modest. But surely they seek external beauty to match their...
Cold!
What's wrong?
Oh, that's cruel. She's soaking wet.
Oh, you'll have to forgive me. I was dazed by your hideous hair, and my hand slipped.
What in the world?
That awful cow dropped something.
It's a flyer. 47th Annual Sacred Flower Festival, it says. Ah, the yearly competition to decide the most beautiful flower in Florum.
Lovely. A beauty contest. Now he'll never shut up.
But that isn't right. The Sacred Flower Festival is a day of solemn observance of the Crystallist faith. What's more, this place is different. Its streets were not so overrun with glamour and idle pleasure. I worry for Olivia as well. Let us go to speak with Florum's matriarch at once.
Now, I kind of mentioned money earlier, and boy howdy are we not going to afford things anymore. I mean, actually, let me do the pie chapter one. Oh yeah, poison can kill you, by the way. A changed city. Wow, this place is incredible. think it's shiny floors. I can... Ring about, what are you looking at? Oh, various things. I was deep in thought, you see. But I just catch you looking at my reflection. It's different. All this is completely different to the last time I was here. I recall it being a two-tiered city built upon the river's surface, but before the lower tiers were residential, while upper was reserved for crystallist institutions. What of the giant stage at the top? Did that serve a religious function? I've no idea. Nor could I even guess what sort of place all that neon is advertising. Just what in the world could have happened here? I've got $2,000 and that's gonna buy me, like, a hat. Because Florum's fucking expensive and the economy's ruined. Because we get another party chat, that's what I wanted to do. Too tired, boys. You said it. Yeesh, what's got the two of you yawning like this first thing in the morning? Actually, don't answer that ringing bell, I can guess. But, Tiz, why are you tired? Isn't it obvious? Those darn neon lights were flickering all night long. And as soon as I finally get to sleep, Mr. Night Owl comes stumbling back to the room. We already know you're a neurotic sleeper. Can we call it a light sleeper? Look, here's some coffee. These are dire times, so I made it black. Thanks, that's great. Look at this one, he's fell asleep still holding the cup. I think you're drowning in your coffee, ring a bell. Hey, that appeared on my quiz. What is one of the things that causes Tiz trouble sleeping? So yeah, I've got 2,600 gold. Yeah, yeah, equipment fucking sucks. Now, Rod of Fire is going to be a big increase to Tiz's magic attack, an extra 10. But we can afford one thing. We can get a composite bow, which also massively increases Ring a Bell's thing. It does have a chance to inflict poison, and that's quite good, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of bosses which only have like a 5% chance to be poisoned, which is a chance regardless. The cross shield is also a great increase, but we probably want to get bloody shields. Mirage Vest increases our evasion. And the Laurel Wreath increases our magic attack. Very slightly, but it's still good. And then there's, yeah, so, you know, we can do that and get big evasion, which isn't terribly useful, because a lot of bosses don't use their regular attacks at this stage, so they're gonna hit us. It's good against normal enemies, but... Again, we could buy one floral robe. So we are gonna need to do some money farming, that is for sure. You can buy a Rod of Fire if it is. I'll keep one scimitar at least. Push come to shove, we can just sell it. The Thief's Knife is still kind of useful, the Round Shield less so. Thief's Gloves are nice to have. Yeah, but see, stealing's good because you get items earlier than you perhaps intended to. I'm actually going to buy the composite bow. Put on Ring a Bell for now. Now it is also here that we encounter this guy, who is the is new to the remake. He's where you can play the minigames. You can do it from the Adventurer, but this guy is kind of the hub for it. He does have some good stuff, which is also where you get all of the exchanges. So if I go to exchange tokens, you can see that you can use flower tokens to buy things. These include, strong items like elixirs and turbo ethers. The silver items are, for the amount that you need, are a sizable increase in this part of the game. Like if I went, say, silver bow here, it'd be pretty good. Or if I got the silver rod, it's actually a little bit worse than we've got, but it does increase lightning damage. Honestly, a lot of these things are pretty pretty shit. I can't lie. You're gonna be able to outdo them early. These items are very good, right? Getting things like the Hermes shoes early on. I believe, yeah, these are the ones that increase your agility by 20. Now, increasing your agility by 20 in this game basically guarantees you're going first in any fight, unless you're, like, ridiculously slow to begin with. Like, Agnes with this would still go first. This is an item you don't get till endgame. Same with things like the Solar Tomasa, which increase intelligence, Hyper Bracers for 20 more strength. You can get the Dexterity one if you're using bows with the Dwarven Gloves. 8 MP by 100, HP by 1000. You can also buy Booster Buns, which will increase your raw stats. We're not going to be using those. And down here we also have the Taunt, Ward, and Limit Break mark. Now, the Ward bangle is what previously is 0% encounter rate. When in the original Bravely Default and Bravely Second, you can just set the encounter rate to 0. In this, they set it behind the minigames. The Taunt bangle increases it to 400%, so it just makes grinding quicker. And the Limit Break mark is a special move part that allows attacks and healing effects to exceed the limit of 9,999. The party can hold multiple of this part, but no more than one can be set to each party member. So when I activate a special, say I use, I don't know, Withering Ripple on Tiz, would be a bad choice because you want to use it on an attack, preferably. As long as the music's playing, the entire party can break the damage cap. Now, in Bravely Default Original, the only way you could break the damage cap was with the Bravely Second mechanic, which isn't in the game. We can also get things like the Perma-Job Clothes, Dimensional Garb, Bravo Bunny, Eastern War Garb, which just makes him look like a freelancer, same with the Bravo Bunny to be fair, the Cadet Uniform, and you can also get the Ribbon. Again, another end-game item, that's why it costs 30, and getting the items is pretty slow, that just makes you immune to all status. So, there's a mix of incredibly busted stuff here, and stuff that's not worth your time. Like, I would not recommend spending any flower tokens on the items, and instead just getting gear and these things here. So maybe we'll end today's stream by doing some minigames. That could be fun. In terms of magic, the tier 1 magic is not going to really help us. We can't even use Quar actually, we'd have to go back and get Quake and everything. So at this stage they expect us to have Cura, Raise, Asuna, Fira, Blazar, and Thundara. We're just not. We don't have that luxury. So the emphasis on, you know, Norende to help us through a lot of the challenge cannot be understated. Let's do that. So let's go see the Matriarch. Pretty sure there's also some hidden items. Yep, a Lilith Kiss. There should be other items around here. Doesn't matter too much. Well, let's go see the Matriarch. There should be an item in here as well.
Who might you be, child?
I am Agnes Oblige, Vestal of Wind. It has been many years, Lady Matriarch.
Ah, I see it now. My, but you've grown, dear. Florum is more beautiful for your visit.
On the topic of Florum's beauty, Lady Matriarch, just what has happened here?
Then you've seen it, have you? Be sister to the flowers, woods, and waters, pure of mind and body. Those were Florum's ways. Emphasis on were, I fear. Now the girls war over who can ornament herself the loudest. They spend their days staring into mirrors, while nature's beauty is lost to them. Their neglect has turned Florum's lands to wastes. Her beauty is all but lost.
How has this happened?
At some point, there emerged the notion that prosperity was limited only to the most beautiful.
But you guide this land's laws, Lady Matriarch. Did you notice no change?
Not until it was complete, I fear. It truly was an insidious thing. And now, I am left to curse my powerlessness to reverse this corrosive tide.
I join you in despair, Lady Matriarch. My pure and...
Going to cut you off there, Ringabel.
Lady Matriarch, I wish to speak with the Vestal of Water. Is Olivia at the temple?
Ah, of course. The two of you were so inseparable as girls. You scarce passed a day apart. Seems almost yesterday that. Fond memories of fairer times. But I fear the Vestal of Water is in hiding. Even I cannot say where she makes her hermitage.
No.
Then how
Shut
does
the fuck
Temple
up,
of
ring
Water
back.
fare?
No, we would need a bigger counter.
It
We're gonna need a
suffers
bigger
for
counter.
the absence of its mistress and her acolytes.
Especially since we just made it to
These
forum.
months have seen it go ragged.
Agnes, it may still hold some clue. Why don't we begin there?
Yes, yes, of course.
Party champ. The Water Vestal and me. You sound like you and the Water Vestal were really close. Olivia is my one and only friend. She's very dear to me. We're the same age and were selected as Vestalings around the same time. Then we succeeded our predecessors and became full Vestals together as well. We were always together, walking the same path and step. I do not know that I could have endured the Vestal training without her. She was always the talented one, smart and eyed, but kinder as well. She shone so brightly. There was a time we traded letters nearly every day. Despite the distance separating us, she always felt close by. Once we became Vestals, our responsibility kept us from writing as often, but I never imagined anything like this. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll find her. She's probably busy looking for you right now too. Yes, of course. Thank you, Tiz. God, what a tune. What a tune. So let's go head to the Temple of Water and see what is going on. Temple of Water. A pious life. Not a person in sight. Still, it's a relief to see the temple's unharmed. The Temple of Wind was torn apart. I was worried we'd find the same here. Indeed. At the very least, it seems the other acolytes escaped harm. Or so I hope. The smell of the area is so nostalgic. I hear all 4 temples share a similar design. Perhaps they all feel this way. The construction is plain, just stone and simple windows. No ornamentation to speak of. But when the sun filters in, the prayer hall is suffused with a calm warmth. I used to love just watching the light pour through the windows. I can imagine how peaceful that would be. I'm certain it seems dreadfully dull and monotonous life to outsiders. But to me, life in the temple is rich and perfectly tranquil. Tranquility's great in moderation. But didn't you ever get the urge to know what was going on in the outside world? It's not as if we completely forsook the world around us. The world within the temple was simple enough for us, that's all. Another great song.
This place is in a grim state, but it feels different from the Temple of Wind somehow.
There are no traces of damage from monster or miasma. This is erosion. Time left these scars.
I don't believe there's monsters in here, but I'm probably about to get jump scared now that I said that. There's no recommended levels, though.
There's no sign of anyone here.
The same as the Temple of Wind.
No. It looks the same, but it's anything but.
What do you mean?
It isn't that no one is here. There is no sign of anyone ever having been here. Not in years.
Get the Ice Charm, which reduces water damage. Or suppresses water damage, rather.
Have a look. These are Vestal garbs, aren't they?
They should be Olivia's.
The design is a bit different from yours, Agnes. Not bad, I must say.
Must you? Really?
Add another one to the counter. Ether! Ether!
This is... No! A shield already
How can
surrounds
one
the
guy
crystal.
be so based? It's
The same
hard.
as
It's
that
hard
I
being this
placed
good.
Upon the crystal of wind.
Then, does that mean Olivia already awakened this one? But it's so dim.
It looks more like the shield was put up to stop the dark from swallowing the crystal entirely. The water vestal is the only one.
Is there
who could
another
have
Mario Party
created it.
minigame? Not
And
yet.
now,
Not
only
yet.
she can remove it.
There's a shield which we cannot remove.
She must have sensed what was happening sooner than I. She managed this just before the crystal was lost. And then she hid.
I can't say what her reasons were, but she handled the situation brilliantly. I'm impressed. There's no risk of the crystal being swallowed up like this, or of any humans meddling with it.
The fact that her shield stands is proof Olivia lives. Isn't it, Eri?
Uh-huh. Wherever she is, she's doing fine.
That's an enormous relief.
So that means we need to find her if we want to awaken the water crystal, right?
That's the best way, certainly. But not the only one. These shields can only be invoked by the Vestals of fire, water, wind, and earth, and dismissed by the same. But that's not to say that the water Vestal's shield can only be dismissed by the water Vestal. You should be able to get past her shield, Agnes, and awaken the water crystal too.
Is that true?
Yes, there are 2 such cases written of in the Crystallist scriptures.
I think you should do it, here and now, while we have the chance. The whole world could fall into shadow if we don't hurry. We can search for Olivia as soon as we're done.
I cannot. If the water crystal is to be awakened, it ought to be at Olivia's hands. The rite of awakening has been performed only a handful of times in the history of the Crystal Orthodoxy. It's only right that Olivia be the one to release the prayers of the lineage of water Vestals.
Well, yes, but we don't know where she is. Where do we even start looking?
Let us return and speak with the matriarch again.
I love walking backwards and forwards. Yes! It's fine. So we gotta find Olivia in order to awaken the Crystal of Water. However...
Let no believer escape! Show any who struggle no mercy!
They found us. It's over. All over.
Keep hope alive. We have to make it to safety. Now run!
What was our crime? Is a quiet life of piety such a grave offense?
We've done no wrong. No wrong at all.
Alexa, play that banger again.
Not just empty, but utterly abandoned, you say? Still, it pains me to say I haven't a clue where the Vestal of Water may be. Indeed, I'd hope that might be something you could tell me on your return from the temple. I am sorry.
Then we're at an impasse.
What drove her into hiding to begin with?
Were the Eternian forces after her? If they wanted Agnes, it stands to reason.
Who was sent here to Florum? The Blood Rose Legion! Do we go pick a fight?
I am a wanted criminal, and you a traitor. We could be marching to our own executions.
If I may, this seems like a job for my journal, Let's see what hints it can offer. I'm not certain this is terribly relevant, but I found a...
Hey, don't like us. Thank you for the GL. We're in Florum, we're in the best town. We got the banger playing.
What does it say? Anything could help.
Promise you won't get mad.
Oh, that's reassuring, ring a bell. Promise you won't get mad.
Very well.
The Wind Vestal entered the Sacred Flower Festival. And it ends there.
What? Wait, what?
Give it up, Ring a Bell. There's no way she's entering some tawdry pageant. Let me see that. Huh. Well, I'll be. It really does say that.
Agnes? Hello? There's no call to panic here. Just because it says something in Ring a Bell's book doesn't mean you're forced to play along if you don't.
No, I'll do it.
What? Are you serious? Really?
Though the celebration has changed, the festival remains Florum's most important ritual, does it not?
Just so. It was a time of prayer for the year to come, for a bountiful harvest and freedom from illness or harm. One girl was chosen for her purity of heart to serve as flower maiden till the next year's festival. She would join the spirits in nurturing Florum's flowers. It was an honor and a great responsibility. But recent years have seen it become a hollow shell.
A hollow?
Compete by skin deep.
Some sort of hollow
alone.
shell. Wait a minute.
Yet it still remains an important event.
And what
attended
class
by
is
all in
Agnes? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Florum. If I enter, Olivia will know I've come to seek her out.
The Hollow Knight.
Aha! Then we won't have to look for her because she'll find us.
It's dangerous. That's a lot of attention you'll be calling to yourself.
I understand the risks, but if it means I am able to see Olivia, I will enter.
Then, I'll help however I can.
I'm not certain a man would get far in the competition, Tiz.
I didn't say I would enter!
This is all so
Damn, Hollow
roundabout.
Vessel.
Are we really doing this? I still say awakening the crystal should come first. Are you listening? Hey!
Reference! Reference! Guys, reference! I like this reference.
Aerie, given the tasks that lie ahead,
Are you listening,
enlisting
hey?
the aid of the other Vestals must come first.
I guess, but still.
So, do you have any idea of how the new Sacred
Hey,
Flower Festival
listen!
works, Agnes?
I do not. Given all the changes here, the mind boggles.
Well, we did pick up that flyer. Let's have a look. Oh.
He became Hector.
Entrants will flaunt their beauty on the stage for all to see. It's
Beauty contest. Plain and simple, then. From the sound of it, competition will be fierce.
I've no need to win. I need only alert Olivia to my presence.
But, and I say this with love, you're rather plain, dear. You could get lost in the sea of color.
Am I?
Damn.
Then what do you propose?
Luckily, the potential here is top-notch. Wouldn't you say, Tiz?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Look at him blush!
You're a gemstone in the rough, Agnes. That's my professional opinion.
Then tell me, what must I do?
I suppose step 1 is studying up on the trends here in Florum.
You gotta dress her up like fucking Hatsune Miku. Get 2 Phoenix Downs. Thank you, game. I will stop at level 5, because I think that's a good place to... Oh, the fashionable! What's fashionable here? Fashion... what? Fashionable, you know? Fashionable? That's how the hip kids say it back home. Oh, have a look at this. Ta-da! An heirloom of floral linen soul. That's lovely and so fashionable. Not fashionable, fashionable. Fashionable, then. Dear, where did you find it? I'm envious. Aren't you? It was a gift from my mother years and years ago. If you wrap around like this, it makes a perfect accent. Absolutely fashionable. You're always fashionable, though, dear. Not fashionable, fashionable. Although you're nearly as fashion-minded as she is, ring a bell. You're always fussing over your hair and your shoes are blinding. What can I say? I live my life in front of the mirror. A proper pompadour is a joy and a responsibility. Shoes and belt must match. But that's only beginning, and you don't know the half of it. Clothing I really like, I never wear. Don't want it to get it dirty, do I? Well, these are clothes you can't wear. See, Tiz, you're the only country bumpkin in the group. Give the stole a try. Stoles on guys that are in this season. But this season is warm. What's the point of wearing a scarf when it's not cold out? Scarf, it's not a... Here, just try it. At times one must suffer to be fashionable. This has to look ridiculous. Oh well, I'll think of it as a sweat towel. Tiz, you look very, fashionable. You look right, I'm weeding a garden. So that is the reason why I call my Rebombies, fashionable, because they're wearing a scarf. And I think that's fun. I'm like a Max about being gorgeous. But I need to... I'm pretty sure I need to speak something bigger. It's a stall, Luigi! Oh, alright. Maybe the person right next to us, maybe?
The latest thing in Florum? This spirit hairpin I'm wearing? Obviously, it's the must-have item.
What one?
Well, too bad. The traders don't stock them. Who does? Not telling.
I do want to consider something for a bit here. Also, while we're sort of going around, is how does Agnes' stats look like as merchant? She loses HP, she gets some MP. Oh, her vitality like gets halved. Her dex and agility guard. It's just for like getting money up more than anything. I can know while I grind, so that's not gonna be an issue. But I think she's probably best sticking on Knight for now. Why does Time Mage look so silly? It's on account of the fact that Karma's crown is meant to look like a giant clock face, so the guys look fucking ridiculous. The girls also, I mean, Bravely Second they changed the design. Just for reference, there you go. Here's what it looks like in full. Like, good stuff, game. It is truly a ridiculous outfit. I think it's funny, and I think funny's good compared to being something I don't want to look at, which is one of the jobs we'll be getting soon. Because it's just something I don't want to look at anymore. That's the same one as before. Dress sexy or stop wasting my time. Oh yes, your job level goes up. Put another way, it means changing into a new job can lead to a temporary dip in your stats. Maybe safe not to have changed jobs at the same time just because you learned a new one. Uh-huh. There's one more thing like that, yeah. This guy's telling us straight bullshit. He's like, why don't you level up for a change, buddy? And I'm like, well, I can't. You forgot about the one detail where I can't do that. So I think there's an item in here while I'm just running around. Yeah, Tanguyon. And Star Pendant. Worth getting. Where's the hair lady? I've already spoken to like everyone. Where's hair lady? Hair lady? Lady with the hair? I thought it'd be one of these guys. Oh, it's in the shop room.
Here for a spirit hairpin?
Because
I'm sorry,
we had to
but
go
I
see a
fear we
trader.
don't carry them here. There's a specialty merchant who comes into town every so often. Seems they're the only source. Though, if you're hunting trends, all the girls are dyeing their hair these days. Like that girl there. Though, I'm afraid we don't carry dyes either. Really, where do they get all this stuff?
Party chat. Florum's finest food. And yes, what is Florum's finest delicacy, food-wise? I mean, yes, I would dearly love to escort you, right? Without question, but I'm also just plain hungry, aren't you? Now that you mention it. So, Agnes, any recommendations? Let me think. Florum is known for stream noodles. Oh, and water jellies for dessert. They sound lovely, but have you anything that sticks to the ribs a bit more? A bowl of eel wafers, perhaps? Or I believe Queen Purchase in season. Eel wafers bowl? What in the world? It's a delicacy made by stacking thin slices of eel from Florum's marshlands, quite famous. And what's Queen Perch? A river fish prized for their aroma. They swim upstream at this time of year and are served either salted or fried. I think fried Queen Perch sounds good then. Perhaps I'll try these eel wafers then. Oh, me too. Eel wafers, fried perch, and water jellies. What, one of everything? Okay, still need to speak someone. I thought that was the last of it, but fine. I will simply mash A again. There we go.
My hair color? Isn't it just to die for? That wasn't a pun. Anyway, petal hue they call it. It's the biggest thing ever. Of course, I discovered it first. Other trends? Like I'm gonna tell you. I'm all the beauty Florum needs, thank you very much. But some of the men here have traveled all over. They may know something new. Ooh, if they do, tell me.
Show me the sexiest.
The latest trend? Who cares? Forget about the newest thing. Show me the sexiest.
An enlightened opinion. What a woman needs is boldness.
It's settled. We're going sexy.
That lady there's on the right track. Get her to teach you a thing or two.
We're going sexy. I want this and that and... Dear, did you take Ring a Bell off on another of your shopping sprees? What can I say? I see clothes and just can't help myself. That's abundantly clear looking at all the bags Ring a Bell's hands. My poor, numb hands. Worth it. I mean, just look at this adorable one piece. Dear, but you practically own a dress that's practically identical to that. What? They're totally different. See, the length on the short is shorter on this one. It's all the rage. If you're gonna buy new dresses every time the hemline changes, you'll be broke in no time. Yeah, so my purse is in no condition to support a little habit. Need to say, mine's no fuller. I haven't got 2 coins to rub together. Don't tell me. Thank you so much, Tiz. Ah, that's my wallet. That's my wallet.
Sexy clothes? You certainly won't find them in the shops here. I'll let you in on a little secret. The old man of the woods comes a few times a year. He's a total pervert, but the clothes he sells are knockouts.
The old man of which woods exactly?
Somewhere in the southeast, down past Mount Fragmentum from what I hear. Whoever he is, he said he knew the matriarch and the Vestal of Water. He was leering when he said it.
Oh boy, everyone's favorite geriatric ringer bell. Dum, dum.
Lady Matriarch, pardon my asking, but do you know of a perverted old merch?
What a line, by the way.
You'll be looking for the Sage of Yuliana then.
He didn't even have to finish.
How a man of his years manages the trip here from the Yuliana woods on foot, I'll never know.
Old fella just starts walking.
What? There's
He's
a path
playing-
connecting Forum and Yuliana by
He's playing
foot?
Red Dead without using a horse, he just
Done.
walks.
Let's be off.
It's unsettling how eager you are about all this.
Sexy clothes. I'm amazed an old man like that still travels to town by foot. Evidence of a man's tireless commitment to sexy clothes, my dear. I knew from the moment I saw him he was no ordinary grandpa. So, I have a problem with the fact that he wound up here, but, do you two really plan to put Agnes in something sexy? I fear I'm ignorant to such things. What makes a garment sexy, precisely? Ah, goodness, how do I put this? Hold that thought, Agnes, my dear, why spoil the surprise? Today's Black as Pitch list, entry number 1, Ring a Bell. So now we can start doing these subquests. Okay, level 5's good. I think that's where we'll leave those for now. Need a woman who sells it will come by today, maybe today. I skipped meals a week saving up, I hope I have enough.
You seem the kind, reasonable sort. I would beg a favor. I'd like your help searching for 2 girls. Sisters. And still just children. They were seen heading for the gardens at the city's west, but haven't returned. It's my own fault. They came in asking after spirit hairpins. Oh, if you didn't know, those hairpins are all the rage these days. Part of what the girls are calling the Holy Trinity of fashion. Incredibly expensive, though. Anyway, I don't stop them here. But I told them we might find some in the gardens. The gardens are a dangerous place for children, you see. I'd hoped to scare them off the idea. I was a fool to assume. If you find them, please bring them home.
Bam, bam. Ba-da-bum, ba-bum, bum.
I've Petal Hue in stock! Come and get the dye that brought color back to Forum! Today only, make it yours for just 1,000,000 pig!
A million? It can't be legal to charge that much for some dye!
But people are buying it. Have a look at that crowd.
Why not give it a try, Agnes? It's your chance to kick that plain Jane image for good.
Unacceptable.
But you don't want to buy the million peak hair dye? What's wrong with you? Why not? Why not?
Isn't this hair color amazing? It was worth every peak I have, which is what it cost.
It brings color to the world around you, my dear. Perhaps you'll bring some to my world next.
Can't waste any time. Can't stop till I'm in fashion. Need a spared hairpin. I need money.
Oh.
Did she seem a little crazed?
Seems fashionability is status here. We'll start our trend research at the traders.
Why? What possible need have you to research the trends?
What sort of escort would I be to the ladies here if I were not abreast of their concerns?
He's just a nice guy. Leave him alone. He just cares. Let that man care. Let him care.
Petal hue? The hair dye? Yes, it's the new craze. The girls of Florum revere it as part of the new holy trinity of fashion. Trouble is, and this is only a rumor, they say if you use it, it takes hold of you, eats your soul. No one knows what it's made of either. Sorry, but I'll not stock it. No, ma'am. The traveling merchant? I hear they come in from the east.
Well, we've got our leads then. So now on the overworld, there's 2 new side quests. We're gonna head over to the right here first. Oh, sorry, the left here first. I wanted to say west, and then my brain said, "Oh no, say right anyway," even though they're not the same. Also, you notice with the Rod of Fire, Tiz now has Fire Amp, which is a 25% increase to fire damage. Yeah, we're going waste.
Someone help!
Help! Help!
That's my cue.
Oh look, it's the... Wait, oh fuck, I had auto on. Fuck! I left auto on. My bad. Alright, we're starting this fight on the back foot, it's fine. Actually, I don't want to use that on... as much as it would be funny, I don't want to use all that. I will use a special on this just for funsies, because we're going to be grinding up the rest anyway. Ow! Ow! Fuck! See, this is why you don't... This is why you don't want to keep... This is why you don't keep auto on, boys. This is why you remember to turn auto off. Don't get caught out. So I'm receiving pings at a breakneck pace. I've been pinged in the Aegis server. How dare they? Yeah, you can also find the Myconids out here. So we use Tiz to just wipe this forced encounter. Hopefully he doesn't get paralyzed.
Take this!
Wah, fucking lightsaber. Wah! Wah, wah, wah! Burn. Content Victor, 400 experience for that. That is a forced fight to go do the rest of this encounter.
Thank you for...
I take it you two are the little ones here in search of spirit hairpins? This place ill suits a pair of fair flower nymphs like you. Come, let's go home.
No! We really want hairpins, no matter what.
If we don't keep up with the trend, they'll make fun of us.
The hairpins are magic. Just putting one on makes you super pretty.
And they're so beautiful. You never ever want to take it off.
Thank you, but we're not giving up. Bye, mister.
mister?
Damn. Real called old. That's what you get for being 20. That's what you get for being 23, brother. You get for being the ripe age of 23 years old. So in here, by the way, welcome to Florum Gardens, is the single best experience grinding spot in the whole game.
It's those sisters.
Because if you can fight those enemies that we just fought, they would give you the most JP in the game. Obviously, experience this, it's probably the easiest way as well, but
Hush! We just have to find a
for
Flory
JP,
and
if you're playing the
she'll
game
give us
normally,
hairpins.
if you can find those enemies, then you just fucking win.
Flory?
Our symbol, a spirit who tends the flowers and makes Florum prosper.
It has to be a Flory who makes the hairpins. That's why we've got to find one.
I'm not turning back, scary or no. Anyway, bye again, mister!
Well, I'll salute their bravery, if not their good sense.
So whatever the recommended level is, what we're going to work towards. So that's level 24. And Simian Staff. John, let's just finish this set. We'll go here. We'll use special. So on Rejuvenation, we can now increase the amount of HP and recover an amount of MP as well. At later levels, you can get BP too. It's not going to be a lot of damage, but we can do some damage with this. Actually, I should probably give you something better than this. You can have the Mage Shell. We'll leave and go back in. Still to save. Mainly just want her on Merchant for the additional cash that we can get. Now, again, because of our situation, we're going to want to be choosing in how we fight. Now, this is like the exact fight that we're after. We do need to be a little bit careful because they are at +1, but... Just fire. This is going to cast fire on all. Hopefully this goes alright. You can see the issue of not having good job levels is that even generic enemies like that, incredibly scary. You know, it's hard. It's not gonna get easier, I'm afraid, fellas. We're truly in the, oh god, this game's gonna be fucking difficult, isn't it? Part of the challenge. Actually, I need to get rid of the Dryad first, because they have a strong attack. So I can at least get some good damage on it. Yeah, I'm not sure how possible it's gonna be, but you know, I'm willing to try. I'm sure willing to try, that's the thing. Mostly because of how much the scaling goes crazy, I'm wondering if it's going to need to be that I need to either over-level or change the difficulty. I'd much rather not change the difficulty as a priority, because when you turn down the difficulty, the game is significantly easier. And there's nothing wrong if you want to play on that difficulty, but for the sake of this challenge, if I can keep it on hard mode, I think that's going to be like a real achievement. And ring bells down. Like, we're not getting much stronger, and that's problematic. I mean, you're seeing how much trouble 3 enemies are giving us. And the bosses in this region are difficult. Those sub-jobs that we just undertook are not going to be free by any means. But they do give 100 experience each, so... Each fight, that is. I'm also curious here. Let's see. Let's change something here. Let's do Spell Fencer on these two. And you might say, why the hell are you doing Spell Fencer? Well, how spell magic works is you imbue a power with the fire effect for 10 turns. It's a raise attack power by the amount of the magic effect. So by having it on rods, you're effectively adding your... Like, there's a calculation to this, which I don't recall off the top of my head. You're adding your magic to your strength. So I can attack with the rods as just a regular weapon instead of using, you know, like fire every turn. Which might do more damage here. We'll have to monitor it and see. So, like, for example here, I'll have Tiz and Ring a Bell go all out. They can do that, but on Tiz's turn, instead of using fire, we're going to cast fire on his weapon, and then attack with normal attacks. So if I lower the speed down to 2 times, it makes it a bit more readable. This is assuming he doesn't get paralyzed. Fire. You know, he does good damage, but then he doesn't need to spend MP to do it. And obviously it's contingent on how often you actually land the attacks, because, you know, dexterity affects how often you hit your target with regular attacks. But it's an option. Save us some MP as well. It might not be better, but I wanted to at least test the theory. Bomb fragment, blow them up. My man goes to blow up. Ring a Bell's been inflicted with Charm. The Charm's been removed. And, yep, Agnes just gets paralyzed to death. So, we might need to... we genuinely might need to grind back in the last area. We might need to grind in the previous area. Just to make it a bit more viable. But I want to be around level 24. For these bosses, because I think it's going to be too... I say difficult, it's going to be a real pain in the ass otherwise. So we might have to go back to Eisen to do it. Not Eisen, the Harina region. Back to Antra instead. goes down. No random crits, my ass. It's 98 experience, it's really not a lot. But we kind of need it. It might, do you know what, it might be worth us going through Mount Fragmentum now. And just seeing how we get on there. Before we do it. There is a forced fight at the end. And that might be a good test of where we're at. It depends on what level Mount Fragmentum wants us. If it's higher, then fucking good luck, I guess. And then I will consider going back. But let's have a look. So back down here, we have Mount Fragmentum. $24 to $25. Yeah. Now, curiosity has me. I don't have energy drop or a teleport stone. My bad. Never mind. Never mind. I guess we're walking back the old-fashioned way. I still think I'm a little bit too weak to grind here. I just think it's not going to be fun. Also, it doesn't matter if you get poisoned more than once. It doesn't matter. Ow! Ooh, E, ooh. Ah, ooh, E, ow, ooh, oof. Get away. We also unfortunately can't grind in the Juliana region because we can't get there without going through Mount Fragmentum, so I'm trying to think where the next best place to grind is. It might be inside the mill, to be fair, if enemies still spawn there. Is it still only open at night? Or is it just not open at all anymore? Let's have a quick wait until night. Unfortunately, there is no itself quick way to do that. It's always a night only thing. Yeah, I'm just checking if enemies still spawn more than anything. It's less about getting in, and more will there still be the Karma goons there. In which case it might be okay to grind there, but we're really starting to stretch thin on my options for leveling up. Both for safety and efficiency is the two-pronged assault there, unfortunately. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Because this area's recommended level is 13 to 20, so they expect you to be slightly on the higher end. see how we get on. Probably should have identified them first. Yeah, sometimes you're just gonna get hit with 2,000 damage and you just have to go, okay then. That guy landed a Psych Up Strong Strike. My bad. Godward Slash. Even I got to the point where I unscathed bonus on the final boss. Good shit. That's a really fun challenge to do, admittedly. Just, can you beat the final boss? Which, with stillness, you know, there's a way to get around it, but trying to do it is pretty fun. Anyway, how you doing, Carly? Thanks for coming back out. Appreciate seeing you again. Strike. 78 experience. Honestly, I don't think this is a good grind spot. I think getting less experience outside easier is going to be better for us. Anyway, we can get the Onion Knight Garb. We're not going to be able to afford it for ages, but fuck it, we'll buy the Onion Knight Garb. So, yeah, we're truly stretching ourselves thin on what's possible. Yeah, exactly. Stillness and Fairy Ward. Hasten Ward is just fucking ridiculous skill, but it's a good thing Hasten World didn't come back in Bravely second, that's for sure. Make yourself at home. I mean, maybe we could use the Thief's Hideout? I'm now, again, trying to think of another thing. Have you done the boss rush yet, Carly? In chat, right? Blizzard and all. Yeah, 1-3 devotion, not about doing devotion. Nice. I think that's probably the hardest thing in the game, aside from like maybe doing the Nemesis fights. But yeah, good stuff. Because getting through all those fights and their very specific setups is a real test. Yeah, unscathed. Good shit. Like, there's 35 experience now. Once it's maxed, it should be in the region of like 100 maybe. I'm coping a little bit here. But this could very much be a grindy stream, boys. And I appreciate anyone who sticks it out to see any amount of content from this stream, because I think it's gonna be a while. In fact, let's go to the ruins, just in case it's quite harder. Run back if we need the MP. See, there's 60. And the mercenary guys gave us 90. So a while to get to level 5 soon. I'm also trying to mentally plan out my jobs. Ranger we definitely fight first. We basically have to fight Ranger first. I think it's too good. Well, the job itself isn't very good. I think what am I trying to say? I'm getting frazzled a bit. I think that the Mephilia fight is going to be so much harder. the Mephilia fight is really difficult. It really is. Because Gerta Bulu does so much more damage, and she keeps, as Scarlet said, she keeps summoning ads. When you kill the ones in Artemia's fight, they don't respawn. Mephilia keeps summoning ads, and they suck. They really do suck. So I think it's just going to make sense, and we can test out if it's better than Thief, just for the idea of make all of our hits land, give it a crit boost, and go from there and see if we can deal good damage with that. You know, pay to play for the crit boost. We've got Agnes on Merchant at the moment, purely for that. We shall see, but it's going to be a little bit of time until we get there. The first level 21 character. I have slouched in my seat, boys. We're gonna be here for a while. Ring a bell. I just took down Cardinal Sin of Dragon Quest 7. I've never actually played a Dragon Quest game, but I got a buddy who was in earlier, Lucas, who is maybe the biggest Dragon Quest fan. So he is currently playing it as we speak. I've only heard good things, but it's just another series where I'm like, damn, there'd be a lot to catch up on if I do, which maybe one day, but it's definitely not on my list. 21 on a deer. The road to 24 continues. How's our MP looking? Starting to peter off a bit. Actually, I wonder. I wonder. If we just go Spell Fence and we just do what we're doing anyway, but with swords, might make a bit more sense. We'll put a deer into Spell Fencer. We will equip her with Scimitar. 70 to attack. Just be a bit more MP conscious. You can do it Tiz as well, actually. Don't know why I didn't think to do that. Skipping cutscenes. Fantastic feature every time. Yeah, so let's do... Nope, wrong button. Spell fencing on Tiz. There we go. Make our setup more efficient. We're just going to be doing the same thing. We're also getting Unscathed Hero, which, wow, that's really going to help our our JP grind. .50% more JP would be going crazy right now. Damn, we lost unscathed as enemy got priority. Oh no. Now I'm gonna starve. And Ring a Bell gets poisoned. Of course he does. Give him a good thrusting. With the staff, of course. Don't know what you guys' minds were. How much money do we have now? That's the other thing. 5,000, which will still buy us like 2 things in Florum. God, the economy is tight in the early game. Which I appreciate. I appreciate when RPGs take a bit longer to ruin the money economy. Because let's face it, we all know a series of RPGs where after the early game, and sometimes even before the mid-game, the economy just doesn't exist. You know, money control, what's the point? So you are out of MP, but because you're not a mage, I kind of don't care, so I'm just gonna do that. There you go. And there you go, Ringers. Bonk. We're nearly at the next level, boys. Nearly at 22. EF's online. Probably got our boost some MKW. Damage. God damn. God, my world to be grinding in Florum Gardens right now. To actually be able to viably grind there would be so nice. Agnes gets a level. Liz gets a level. Spinning a stick and then I'm mashing it, eh? Ring a bell. I'm not tired, you're tired. Jesus. Monkham's is. Happy idea. Only 2 more levels to go. Oh man. Having Crescent Moon would also be crazy good for us, but unfortunately we do not have Crescent Moon. And we're not going to have Crescent Moon for a little while, so... Nice crits, ring a bell. Looking cool, ring a bell. Let me just go outside and back in just so we can make an autosave at least. Actually, is there more experience outside? Because I think it's like 81 max, but I don't know how many enemies there are outside. Like, if I've killed 3 guys, how much is it worth? 48. Never mind. Never mind, go back in. I know nighttime has harder enemies as well, but I don't think they're going to hit as much. Compared to one guy giving 72. Yeah. It is very much not the same. Also, I just looked at the storage. It says, like, how many gigabytes are free for me to save footage. It's gone up. It's gone up like 6 gig somehow. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but sure. Also, it's been 2 hours, and we have walked into Florum, realised we are cooked, and that's where we're at. That's not quite so good. That's really not quite so good for our hopes. But it's fine, because as I said, once we're good enough to grind in Florum Gardens, that will be our spot for life, more likely. Do 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 do. Yeah. Now this is epic, boys. We're just about to cross the 2-hour mark. Let's go. Happy 2 hours, everyone. Silence, so we couldn't use spell magic. Or spell fencer magic, sorry. Rare interaction, but yeah, that is still how that works. And at least we're getting paid while we do this, like... It's worth it. Yeah, those numbers, it's worth it. I mean, we could even make Tiz one. Let's do it just for the cash. And then do, like, equip, second hand, give you... Just give you the Mithril Rod for now. Oh yeah, then we're getting more money again. There we go. Just up his DPS. That'll only give me 120p. Ring a bell. Level 23, one more to go. Is that actually giving us more money? Let me just double check something. I want to check if they fixed something that's coming to mind. It doesn't stack with itself. I fucking knew it didn't. In my head I was like, oh, surely they fixed it. And then I see that it's not doing any more damage and I go, oh, okay, well. In that case, Spell Fence is probably going to be our best bet. Just for magic, physical overlap. Obviously he's not proficient with rocks, but still. If we're not getting any extra money, we shouldn't care. Okay, that's damage. That's some damage. In fact, I'm wondering if Spell Fence is just going to be better at this point, stat-wise. For, like, fights as well. It's a thought, at least. Obviously, we don't want to double rod it, that's for sure. But Spell Fence is not, like, good with rods. Rods is just there if you want to keep the damage up. Much to think about. Much to think about on our way to 1,900 experience, by the way. A third of the way there on Anyas. And while I'm here, I can actually quickly check. I go Bravely Default Artemia. I'm assuming she, of all people, is going to have a resistance to poison, but it's worth checking. It doesn't look like she's overly resistant, so we might be able to poison her. With the Ring of Elves bow. Rende just finished. Let's see. Nope. It's the Ring of Elves notebook. Come on, boys, we're nearly there. Keep your chins up. There's going to be gameplay soon. I promise you there's going to be gameplay soon. And it'll be so worth it. It'll be so worth it. Because instead of grinding on enemies, we'll be failing boss fights. And that's pretty cool. We can simply spend our time failing in boss fights. 30-minute boss fights. You think I'm gonna... Mate, I think it's gonna be a lot longer for boss fights than 30 minutes. I think the attempts for Mephilia Venus are gonna take more than 30 minutes, that's for sure. And the actual successful attempts are gonna be even worse. Up. They shouldn't get enough experience where 2 bosses is going to overload us. I somehow doubt 1 boss is going to give us 1,950 at this stage in the game, but if they do, fuck it, I'll say thank you to them. If that's what they want. If that's what they want, I'll thank them. Should finish this off. Right. Right. So, let's go back to our job setups then. So I think I'm going to make Agnes into a knight again. Just for, so she's basically our survivable character. She's got the magic boosting item, which isn't going to actually help her here, but it's fine. With secondary commerce, tis. I mean, how do you compare stat-wise? You have more HP, you have more MP, greater intelligence, less strength. Like, same with a deer. If I go back to Black Mage, I lose a lot of vitality, because that's the thing about Spellfencer, is it is surprisingly a bulky job, so I might actually keep her on Spellfencer, to be honest. I think I'm going to do that, and then Tiz? I mean, maybe you would want you on Spellfencer as well. Let's make you a Black Mage for now. And we'll see how we get on. And you can have... Oh god, what do we want? Well, actually, if you're Black Mage main, then that's absolutely fine, actually. We also have 15,000, which sounds like a ton, but it probably isn't once we get back to Vlorum. Let's crack that back onto 50. Go onto our auto run tactic. And let's head back to Vlorum, where we're going to try and take on the first of the bosses. I forget what the job in Final Fantasy V is called, Alter Mage, but you can see the comparisons between Spell Fencer and that job. I forget how good it was in 5. I remember I used it, but I also forget what it's called, like Mystic Blade or something like that. Mystic Knight, whatever. But here I'm pretty sure it's a lot better. Up and down and up and around. That's it, stop. Nobody knows. Thank you for running. Before I get killed on the way back to Flora. Now we are going to need to do another forced fight. So it's important that we do this. Turn the auto off. And that place is done. Just do that. Right. Now that we're moneyed up, we can gear up. And that's going to help a lot. We could blow the budget on Bloody Shield. We absolutely could and maybe should. Like, if I come here and I go, okay, Adia, I would like you to have a Bloody Shield. Her defense goes to 150... Oh, 32 and 51 magic defense. It reduces her evasion to 0, but, like, who gives a shit? The downside is it costs 5,000 peak. The downside is it costs 5,000. Or we could get a Blessed Shield and just have another healer. 92 with 31 evade. I think I am going to buy a Bloody Shield for Adia. It doesn't have any benefit of like an effect, but it's something that we have in our repertoire now. Then we can come in here. Our shield doesn't do anything for us. And the floral robe. And those two. So yeah, after all that grinding, we spent all of our money. Admittedly, yes, we did buy a rather good item in the... what's it called? The Bloody Shield, but, you know, needs must, I'm afraid. Needs must. And we get 3,000 recoup for that. Should be another Narende talk. A gift from Narende. Some businesses in Narende say they're send us gifts when we build. Ooh, presents, yay. Ah yes, gifts are strategically important. So which businesses are they? What do we build? Item shop, combat, item shop, and compound shop. I see. And when we get these presents, I expect to send them at regular intervals. Heh, I can't wait. What do you think we'll get? Imagine we merchandise that each respective store stocks. Thinking of a gift to a lady, careful selection is key. My best advice is to choose an article she'll wear every day. That way she'll be forced to think of you around the clock. Where'd everyone go? I'm not falling for my own trick again. Fuck that. Alright, I'm not confident, but I am an idiot. And that's going to be on my headstone, and I'm also going to do it when I play Bravely Default HD Flying Fairy Remaster. Thanks for hitting me before the fight even starts. That's appreciated. That's good, actually.
That's enough sneaking around. Why are you following me?
We're not following anyone. We're just headed east to the woods.
Liar! You're out to spy on how the dye's made. Planning to cut in on my margin?
We were entranced, you see. The dye's beauty stole my breath away.
Oh, hello, handsome.
The names ring a bell. If you've the time, I'd love to get to know you and your product much better.
Well, I really shouldn't. It's a secret. But maybe, if you promise not to tell. It's extracted from the marrow of giant snakes. Orochi, they're called. The girls of Florum worship them as gods, yet they're too busy playing dress-up to notice. The vain little monsters. Still, my organization appreciates their cooperation. That's our plan, see? The extract's full of Nidafix. It's an addictive hallucinogen. And they're scratching and clawing to get their hands on it. Florum won't last a month. Oh, but I really must be going. Can't keep our teamia waiting. I hope I'll see you again soon, though, Ring a Bell.
You're mad if you think I'm letting you just walk away.
What? Who are you? Ring a Bell's girlfriend? Oh, you cad! You led me on!
First I'm going to retch, then I'm going to pummel you!
So now Adia's going to be very tanky. Her shield's got that demon on it. Okay, which one did I target first? Legion Impaler, Legion Mage. Yeah, unfortunately, not having a shield in this game hurts. It really, truly does hurt. Yep, Ring a Bell goes down. Ow. Bonk. Poison helps. Nice for the poison. Okay, right. If we're going to have a sword equip, we obviously need to put all of the parts on, just so we don't forget. Oh, we also got the touch effect, so Poison Touch is probably one of the better ones, because not every boss is completely immune to poison. So giving yourself any chance to do extra damage is pretty good. The other statuses are okay, but like most bosses are going to be immune to the thing that would particularly hamper them. Like, wow, strangely enough, making a physical boss be weak to blind would kind of make you just fish for that forever. We can also lower that resistance to it with Withering Ripple. I'll do physical attack up now. To no surprise, we're still going to want to start the fight with physical weapons. Let's quickly save, because I'm pretty sure the fight initiates as soon as we go in. Nope, wrong lever! There we go. Yeah, just a small grind session at level 24, Jesus. Okay. The Twisted Treetop. Welcome to Tilted Towers.
Ugh. The whole forest reeks of death.
These bodies, are these all woodland Orochi?
There are more that way, hung over tree branches. And over there, the sheer number of bodies is mind-boggling.
These creatures are revered as Florum's guardians, and now the forest stands at the edge of death. Who would do this?
Halt!
Oh god, it's a furry!
Ranger Artemia.
Edea, traitor! Traitors die!
Was it you who killed the Orochi? To make the dye?
Artemia hunts many Orochi!
And now you're poisoning human bodies and minds with the results. Has the Blood Rose Legion's purpose always been so pathetically base?
Pathetically based?
Artemia, obey! Only obey! Sister's orders, only truth!
Sister? You mean Einherja is complicit in this madness? That's not... She's a better woman than that. A noble woman.
Not for you to decide. Sister, not your possession.
I never said she was. I asked you whether Einherja truly ordered you to do this. And if she did, why did you just mindlessly obey? If she came to me, so obviously not herself, I'd have stopped her. By force if needed. You're her sister. You must have had the chance to dissuade her.
How Artemia live, not yours to say. How sister think, not yours to say. Artemia not tell sister how to think. How sister think, tell how Artemia live. Only sister tell how Artemia live.
That's no answer. You've just given up all thought. Become a puppet! Do you have any idea how many people are suffering for what you've done?
Don't care.
Don't care.
Edea still tells sister how to live?
If what you've said is true, you and she and the whole Legion are black as pitch. I'll put a stop to this. Let me see Einherja. I'll talk sense to her.
Artemia, hunt. Hunt all prey, all in range. Artemia's prey.
Don't change the subject!
Nothing runs. Nothing escapes. As long as prey has pulse, keep firing. Never miss. Never.
Have you gone mad?
This isn't insanity. It's bloodlust. The girl's gone completely feral.
You and Ray.
What?
Ray. Chase. Hunt. Artemia. Run. Catch. Thrill. Hunger. Heart. Racing. Fire. Burn. Hands. Trembling. Hunt is on.
Let's do it.
It's over!
Start with debuffs and buffs immediately.
Take my aid!
It's probably up there, but the next boss is definitely more oh shit, oh fuck than this one. That's for sure. Use air splitter here. No, we won't. We will go fire and then air splitter. It's certainly not a fun fight, I'll say that much. It has the potential to be quite bad. Like, that special with 30% damage boost, I needed 400 to those guys. Now, the boss is poison, which is incredible news, because it means she's taking 200 extra damage a turn. The downside is, enemy hurt. Enemy hurt bad. They're fire weak for now, so... Artemia herself is fire weak as well. We're gonna try and steal from her as well, because I think she does have a drop. Execution? Yeah, bloody shield, buddy. We're gonna want to default up, because she's been stocking up BP. She's probably gonna use... No, she's targeting. She does have multi-burst, which will hit everyone in the party for a lot of damage. Unless you have the Blessed Shield and the thing. Poison are going to take out... Not you just yet. Alright, let's try stealing from Artemia a few times. See if we can get any of the drops. Couldn't steal anything. Couldn't steal anything. The Artisan Gloves. Now we still need to check if he's got anything else. Ringabel dodged it. Oh, sorry, he didn't get hit by it. How Multiverse works is it will attack so many times, and then it's random on how many targets it hits. So if there's only one person alive, it'll hit 4 times. But it might give each target a hit, and each one does 0.6 of traditional damage. Now she's still weak to fire, so having Fire Imbue here is still good. And she's going to stay poisoned for, I'm pretty sure, the entire fight. So I think, in theory here, we might be in a good position. We'll use Tiz to imbue and then attack. All allies. All allies. Just start working up towards the next Lux. We might actually be pretty fine here after that initial turn, but the other boss sucks. It truly does suck. So maybe the evil shield was a good idea. They won't carry anything good. That's fine. No, nothing else to steal. Let's focus on damage. I want to save Ring of Bells for the time being, because it will take a while for us to get back otherwise. How wow, we have an ad. Nah, that's unfortunate. That's crazy. Let me know when it's over. Let me know when that's over, man. I love Twitch. Explain multiburst again. So, the attack hits, I believe, 4 times. It might say higher hit rate, but it'll hit 4 targets. And each hit does 0.6 of traditional damage, so the regular attack command. If there was only one target that it hit, all 4 of them hit the same target, it would obviously do 2.4 times damage. So it's particularly effective against single targets, but against your whole party it can still hurt, because when it's the boss using a skill, they typically have some kind of buff to it. What we can also do here is we're going to use Angel Investment on Ring a Bell twice. And then do that. So now Ring a Bell's at 700% crit. I'm just gonna send it. She's probably using multiverse this turn, and if he dies, I kind of don't give a shit. Yeah, that's pretty good. Didn't use multiverse. You know, the fact that we have an option to just say, hey, Ring a Bell, go kill a man, it's pretty good. Do the sword magic. Default for now in case multiverse. Yeah, that did 500, but again, Ring a Bell does not have a shield equipped. So that's kind of it as expected. There, use the Blessed Shield on Ring a Bell and then all the party. Targeting. I still does 200 through the Blessed with a Bloody Shield. Dude, her being poisoned is doing so much raw DPS, admittedly. Agnes can take a turn healing everyone. Just in case of a multiverse here. Yep. The reason she does that after defaulting is it does take extra BB to cast, so. And also when you die, your spell magic goes away, so you have to re-engage it, as it were. I need to actually be using spells on Tiz, because I need to get back to Withering Ripple for the next fight. I kinda don't care if you block him, to be honest. She is getting low, so I do think she starts frenzying at some point. She does not want to do it, fine. I'll meet you halfway. We're not going to get the benefit of the crit bonus this time around, but whatever. And honestly, I'm just going to do this 3 times, not because I need it, but because it gets me to the next special quicken. One. Ooh, a 3. And I suppose it is a little bit like Astra, it's just that it'll hit us at a random number of targets. So again, against like bosses, it's pretty decent. Okay, 7,000 more health to go. Are you gonna frenzy here? Nope. I mean, she still might, but she hasn't yet. Ringabel still gets his set of attacks. Rejuve. And now that we got those extra parts, we are going to be able to get BP back when we use Rejuvenation, but Lux I think is going to be our in for a lot of this. It's multiverse. Now she might do it again, but I kind of don't care. Goes down. Main reason I didn't care is because I did not anticipate anyone else going down if Ringabel went down. That was within my expectations, to be honest. Use the single target one this time, just so Ringabel gets up quicker. Just defaulting again. Defaulting twice. Keep braving. Double multiburst. Yep. So now she's braved herself to -1. It's time to kick her ass, Seabass. Again. Multiverse. Multiverse. See, it didn't hit Ringabel at all that time. Just as an example. Yeah, you want to keep Angelic Pillar for the next fight. Yeah, I was gonna say, can you hit some of those, Ringabel? So yeah, that went smooth. I don't anticipate the next one too. And we get one of the worst jobs in the game! Woo! In a normal gameplay. In a normal playthrough, anyway. Oh, we did get 1,000 experience for that. I genuinely did not think we would. We're going to be one level higher for Artemia. Or Mephilia. To which I say, oh well. that fight's still going to kick my ass. We get the Ranger Asterisk. Now, I'll show you why I don't think it's great. It does have some good traits. Hawkeye is a good skill. Downside is the costume looks like it does. You do have to dress like a fur to use it, and that's truly just unfortunate. Because it means I'm going to have to make someone wear this shit. As for stats, it actually has less dex and agility than Thief. For some reason, the Ranger does not have S-rank dexterity. I truly don't know why. For a class where its one good weapon is bows, why do you have bad agility? Well, not bad dexterity, just average agility. Or dexterity, sorry.
To spread the word. With luck, this lunacy will cease soon.
Hawkeye's a good skill, though. Hawkeye is a good skill. It's the passive of Ranger. In that accuracy is 100%, so your regular attacks will not miss. The only issue with this job, aside from what I mentioned before, is its skills are terrible. Targeting is 1.25 damage to conventional attack, costs 12 MP. You've had Stomp since the prologue, which does the same thing but lowers your defense and is free. Weird skill. Bug Slayer, Plant Slayer, Beast Slayer, Aerial Slayer, Aquatic Slayer, Dragon Slayer, Undead Slayer, Demon Slayer, is they all do the same thing of doing 1.5 damage to the class, which is the whole gimmick of the classes, you know. It specializes in targeting specific enemy families. But, I don't know, it's just bizarre, like... if I swapped Ring a Bell to this, he would land more of his hits, but he would be doing less hits and less damage. So it just confuses me. His proficiency with bows goes... it goes up, but like, eh? I mean, I'm gonna do it, just for the sake of variety. Unfortunately, Ring a Bell, like I said, is gonna look like this from now on. Does that actually affect his spell fencing in any way? Like, if I go back to Thief... He has less intelligence, so... Yeah. We'll give it a go, and it might... I don't know, it might fucking do something. Stranger things have happened. Her first bow. Is this what they call a bow? That's right, first time using one on, yes. Yes, I've heard about them, but never actually had a chance to actually lay hands upon one. Would it be alright if I give it a try over there? Equipping weapons suited to your job is very important. It's a major effect on your attack power, too. A knight's weapon of choice is the sword. The white mage is the staff, and the black mage is a rod. Agnes is back. What do you think of the bow? Well, I think I perhaps expected too much. It seems to me I could do better with my bare hands. Doesn't make any sense, the bow is a powerful weapon after all. I know. Show by loosing an arrow on that fence over there. Alright, here goes. Bullseye. What was that stick-like object that flew from the bow? And what's an arrow? You're kidding, right? Just trying to use a bow like a fucking blade. Like a damn violin. I'm not even sure this is enough. I'm not going to buy a teleport stone, the economy's too tight still. She doesn't know. Does she know? Does she know? Honestly, based on the damage we did in that fight, I think I'm allowed more than the power boost that we did have. I think that's fine, actually. So let's head over to Florum Gardens and we'll try this boss. I know I'm speaking like that fucking image of Mr. Krabs sitting around the campfire talking to SpongeBob, telling ghost stories and shit, but like, this fight is hard. Like, I genuinely mean this fight is a difficult fight. I mean it with sincerity. Also, we did get those artisan gloves, which, by the way, increase your dex. So it is actually in our purview to equip them, because it is just a damage increase for us. We'll go ability tis. We'll set your sub job to be white mage, just so you can cure us through here. There is another hazard in this place. These flowers. A spore loser. Ah! Spores erupted from that purple flower. What? But it's so pretty. Why do it look nice and spit poison at us? Pretty flowers and pretty women always have thorns. That's nothing to do with anything. It's an insult to women. These spores, this is hush leaf. Everybody, don't worry, this stuff isn't fatal. It prevents you from casting magic, but a dose of echo herbs will have you cured in no time. It's natural defense to keep animals from eating them. If we stay clear, we're safe. Oh wow, you sure know a lot. Oh sure, he gets praised. And what animals use magic to eat plants? So instead of poisoning us, it silences you. Which is, you know, inconvenient. Did use up my 2 echo herbs, but that's fine. We're mainly just going to be running through this area. Loath as I am to ever do that, but, you know, such is. We are already at the level we're meant to be, so we're not allowed anymore. At least until we get DEFCON fuck you difficulty. Ether and 1000 P. So yeah, normally you would just go back through the other way or heal it as we have done here. Dungeon Master again lets you skip through these, but Dungeon Master does have the funny effect of meaning you miss out on some party conversations because you're just not seeing them. Let's also do this. Okay, keep working on that. Whoosh. So there are Blood Rose Legion here. To be at least aware of. I like filling in the map. Fight me. I like filling in the map. Okay, good. There is a merchant up top. Ow. Oof. Eef. Unfortunately, this guy's tent costs 1,000. His tent costs 1,000 P. I'm gonna do it because the walk back without 0% would be way worse. But we're just gonna have to, you know, play a little bit slower, just to avoid getting fucked over and hopefully not get poisoned in any of these fights. Poison would be fine, but silence would be way more annoying. We get a remedy. We do have a lot of remedies. I can't ignore that. And it's not like remedies are exactly precious. That one is a forced one. It is a forced silence if you wish to obtain its treasures. I'm holding B just to more slowly run. And there's not... Oh, yeah. So there's 2 forced chests there. You get a Tengu Yawn. And a Turbo Ether. 2 very good items. Come back to this guy. Buy items. We're going to buy some Echo Herbs. Actually, let me buy 10. Just because we might get statused afterwards. Tomahawk, I don't know how useful it's going to be, to be honest. We'll go magic. Alright, gotta unsilence my man. Go magic. It doesn't matter if his MP's a bit lower when he starts to fight. Okay. I'm dreading this. I truly am. Because this fight is not easy.
Wow, it's beautiful. It's a flurry.
Ring a bell looking like a giant fucking triangle right now.
There are a whole bunch. Huh?
What?
Who are you?
Fucking bots! You're ruining the moment. Get the fuck out of my stream.
You, Mephilia. Edea? It's Edea! Filthy thing, toying with my sister's heart. I hear you killed my sister.
I can't believe we gotta fight Morrigan. Crazy.
Artemia, how did she go? Matted in dirt and blood, no doubt. Alone and whimpering. So lovely. What are you doing here? What am I doing? Isn't it obvious? I'm killing fairies, plucking their little fairy wings. How many has it been? I was counting, but then I stopped counting. Stop it! That's mean! You can't! Are you giving me an order? Only my sister gives orders. Only she. These fairies are incredibly important to Florum's people. How can you do this? We came all this way so a Flory would give us a hairpin.
Why are you sad, child? The thing you seek is right here. Take their wings.
What?
Flory's wings? Oh, yes! That's what the hairpins are made of. The beautiful wings of the beautiful little fairies you worship. Torn from their little bodies while they make the most adorable screams. They glow, you know. For a brief moment, the wings glow. And then, never again. They cloud over, sullied forever. I can think of nothing so beautiful. It's quite addictive.
Then it's your poaching that's behind this. All for what? Money? The same as the hair dye. You're peddling false beauty to grind these people down.
You've always been this way. Full of platitudes, happy lies. Always so pretty. So pretty you reek of rot and decay. Keep away, Idia. All humankind is dirty. A fine pack of filthy pigs. There is no real beauty, save my sister. All but her are tainted, impure. Have a look there. Those innocent girls.
Hey! Let go! No, you! You already took two more than me!
Stop it, you two!
They seemed inseparable until a moment ago.
Is this your aim? Why are you doing this?
A silly question. Playing with their love, corrupting it. It feels wonderful. Look at the little creatures. This is their true form. Their desire to shroud themselves in beauty only reveals the ugliness inside. And whence that desire? The very object of it. It's the wings. The spirit's wings secrete a curious substance, invisible to the eye, but to the nose. Each breath of it dulls the mind, stirs up desire.
Man, it's a good thing we worship these things, huh?
Selfish and murderous. Those girls' fight won't end until one lies bleeding.
That's monstrous.
That girl with you, Idia. That is the Wind Vestal, is it not? Just how long do the two of you intend to feign trust? How long till the facades drop? What will it look like, I wonder? The moment all the little platitudes that hold you locked together start to crumble. Show me! Quickly! Quickly! Let me see your end.
Brace yourselves, boys. Fucking bracer impact. $13,000 health. No weakness. I can abuse her the same way that we managed to get extra damage on Ophelia. Also, did Ring a Bell not default? Why does he not have 1 BP? Whatever. Whatever. These shields that give way more defense than you're doing for most of the game, yeah, she just kind of says fuck you, I guess. Oh no, he's all the magic turn 1, right? I'm gonna go for Lux this turn. Gertabulu. So, she's a summoner, and summons hurt. That was with us defaulting for basically our entire party. That's not a good thing. That's very much not a good thing that was with us defaulting, that's how much damage she dealt. She is going to summon, I believe, this turn. Summon allies, that is. Headbutt. Ow. She's not summoning, so I'm just going to keep building DP with Ring a Bell. I'll go for targeting just for variety. Summon allies. Yep. Withering Ripple. Fire Magic on all. End the turn. Blessed. We need to lower their stats now and keep our stats up. Because these guys are going to be the thing that ruins the fight, because she will keep spawning them forever. Unlike Artemia, who started with them and then doesn't summon more. Go to Bulu. Yep. Spellfencer does have anti-magic, which is an ability that increases your magic defense when hit with magic. Which is quite useful, admittedly. However, she's got to go, unfortunately. Angelic Pillar. We're just going to attack the Impaler. Impaler, I hardly know her. There's a Blessed Shield with Tears, meets a Blessed Shield with Anyas.
Enough!
Hey, Ultimage, it's that one song you like. Chaos Arrow. That's what I wanted to avoid. Chaos Arrow sucks. Being confused now means basically getting an extra attack on our party. Did she get poisoned? No. Mephilia did not get poisoned. Okay, she's not chaosed anymore, or confused anymore. That's good. Honestly, let me just attack Mephilia and hope she gets poisoned. Wait, hang on. It's cheese. I know it's cheese. I know it's cheese, but I need to know if she's immune to poison. I need to know if she's immune to poison. Mephilia. It's cheese. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Mephilia Venus. Status effects. She's not immune to poison. We can kill her. She can bleed. Yeah, there we go. 1,000 damage. See, we're doing more damage because of the Artisan Gloves, and we're not missing each individual attack, which does add up. Now, it's going to be a while till we can get some oh wow, we've actually done so much damage thanks to that crit that we dealt. Unfortunately, she might just summon this turn. She didn't attack summon, but not a summon, you know? Did we save it? Yeah, we saved it just in time. Not going to do much damage, but it's hit rate up as well. Summon soldiers, yeah. Get rid of that guy. Oh, we don't have Thief anymore. Well, we can still do it. We can equip the Thief's Knife and just mug him. We are just running the RNG gauntlet with that though, but Fairy Wing. Rod of Ice. We immediately got them with 25% odds. That's very lucky. That's fine. So Blessed Shield. It's fine. Magic on you. Yeah, as expected, he would probably go down. I'm gonna waste some turns here because of it, but that's okay. We do have Lux now, or Rejuvenation. I don't think it's worth using just yet, not when we can just Blessed Shield up. Chaos Arrow. Unfortunate, because it means we're wasting 2 BP in our turn. Ah, bad time to get crit. Really bad time to get crit. Now I'm very much of the opinion we probably should use Rejuvenation if we can live. Unfortunate. But we are going to get the Phoenix down on these guys. Tears, you're going to have to greed a little bit here. Couldn't have gone for literally either of those guys. Of course not. No. Dude, that was such a lucky run with that crit with Ring-a-Bell. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. I was really hoping to one and done it. But you can see how much of an issue Chaos Arrow and just those additional enemies are.
Hugh.
Also, annoyingly, this has like 3 skips that you need to do. 4, sorry.
They seemed inseparable.
Before the fight actually starts. This fight does give you at least a decent chance to get turn economy up early. I literally don't have the money to use Angel Investment, that's quite funny. That's quite funny that we don't have the funds. Rejuve. Summon soldiers.
Take my aid!
Chaos Arrow. No! Why'd you have to Chaos Arrow Tears? Come on! You hit the one person you absolutely could not have hit with Confusion there. Fuck you. For this to go, like, smoother. At the very least. Like, fuck you. Like, we can work around it, but it's so annoying that you've done that now.
Enough!
Because that would have done so much more damage, because you got 3,000 health each. I'll admit, I did fuck up my turn economy by losing Ring of Bells. But dude, stop immediately doing that to the person I'm about to attack with. Fuck you. You're wasting all of my BP. Fuck you, Chaos Arrow. Fuck you. Thank you. There we go. And now she's wasting Examine because of that. And you've taken like 1,000 damage instead of being down at 5,000. Ah! This fight sucks. Great King of Evil Ganondorf says, "Rug, this fight fucking sucks." Yep. See, we barely tickled her. Barely even fucking tickled them now. Tiz dies there? What? What do you mean Tiz dies there? The fuck do you mean Tiz dies there? I'm just waiting so I can blitz the respawn. She summons the guys again. She's really waiting for it. She's really waiting for it, damn. I thought she summoned them a lot faster than this. There we go. Now we have to blitz a bit. Withering Ripple, Black Magic, Fire on the Legion Archer every day of the fucking week.
It's over.
Magic Boost. Everyone's weak to fire now. Everyone's less resistant to poison. So Ring a Bell can maybe poison them. Get to Bulu. Chaos Arrow. I mean, it's not too bad, but like it's pretty annoying. Air Splitter. It's being used is not great. Use a Bomb Fragment and a Remedy. Tiz. She's dead, but I don't care. Bomb Fragment anyway. Use an AoE fire just to clear out that guy. Ow! Yeah, of course Tiz goes down after I say I'll do a thing that would be efficient. Brings down Tiz, and we use Rejuve. Summon Soldiers. See, she immediately summoned soldiers that time. It's because I took so long to kill them. Get some MP back. I just need you gone. Stop doing it! I'm so tired of you Chaos Arrowing the target who's about to attack and do the most valuable thing! Why? Why does this happen every time? How is it every time? It's a 1 in 4! I'm pretty sure there's like actually some like targeting AI in this game, but like come on, man. We're getting DEFCON level sillies now. We're getting ridiculously silly now. We're getting ridiculously cheesy now. Oh, and the Legion Impaler's got +1 BP because lol. What do you mean you weren't attacking them? You mean you were doing something else? Why? Why were you ever doing anything else? Oh, your guy was dead because they killed them? My bad. My bad. I mean, that was a good confuse action, to be fair. Motherfucker. Motherfucker! Ow! Thank God I hit it 3 times. Gonna use the Tengu Yawn. Honestly, give me 2 Tengu Yawns. Again, thank God Mephilius poisoned, so our DPS is staying up. Anybody gets executed, he's never going to get his turn back. Oh man, is perma downed. So I said it might not be enough to have 10. Do I care about the Rod of Ice? I don't know if I do, to be honest. It's not like I'm ever going to get a turn on Ring a Bell anyway, so it works out. I'm just not allowed Ring a Bell turns. Chaos Arrow. Stop doing it! I'm so tired of you! You fat bitch! Why do you endlessly attack the guy who's about to do something? And not one of the guys who are like heavily armoured. It would be so nice if you just do that instead. Oh my god. Don't confuse the person who's about to heal! Ah, Ophelia! I hate this fight. I truly, I cannot stress to you people how much I hate that fucking archer! If Ophelia was on her own, this fight would be so easy. But because there's the RNG archer who might just ruin the run for you, oh my god, it's so much worse. It becomes so much exponentially worse. Like, I know there's equipment. Hang on, do I have... I have 2 peace rings, so I can get around it. It's just, you lose so much as well. Like, I guess you probably want to have the peace... Wait, what? The main shell is when you're hit by magic? Or is it just in general? It's 10 magic in general. I'm sorry, I'm getting crazy tilt-toed. My bad. But it's fine, we're gonna win this time. We got the peace rings on.
It's...
But, oh god, confused is such an annoying status in this fight more than any other.
They seemed inseparable.
They seemed inseparable. Maybe we try and keep an Impaler alive. See how that goes for us.
It's all or nothing.
The speed boost lets us go first, which is good. Ha. A wasted Chaos Arrow, good. Enough. Angelic Pillar. Everyone's poisoned, so we aren't going to be able to keep one alive, unfortunately. Execution. Now she might summon soldiers this turn. She does. Do this. Tiz, get out of the way! Tiz, get out of the way! Thank you. Oh, thank God we kept the speed boost up. The speed boost, I think, is carrying us here, admittedly. Doesn't matter that that did no damage. We keep the speed boost active. That's our momentum tool.
Let's end this quick!
Okay, instead of getting 3 heals, we get no damage. Headbanging, that's fine. Mage Shell saved us there, I'm pretty sure. Bomb Fragment, Arctic Wind, Tengu Yawn. Get good damage around. God, why go ring a bell? Ring a bell, raise him with the don't hit his and we're fine. sorry, ring a bell. Dude, the poison's just chipping away, and that's fine by me. Remedy ring a bell, and then also Blessed Shield. Okay, well, that's kind of fine, actually. He died, so that was wasted. She is more than likely going to summon this turn. Summon allies, that is. I have to keep distinguishing between she's summoning, and I mean people, not the spell. She didn't.
Good luck!
Not gonna do much, 245. I'm nearly out of storage according to Wikipedia, which I somehow don't believe, but sure. I just need you dead. I want you dead. Sure, we'll go out with a chance to steal. You steal from her 4 times. And if we get at the item, great. Fairy Wing. Couldn't steal anything. Rod of Ice, literally the last hit of the fight. Fuck that fight. Fuck that fight. Oh, Jesus. We're actually getting slightly too high level, but I don't think... I mean, it's only a mini-boss in Mount Fragment, I'm not too worried, but... all that for fucking Summoner. All that for Summoner. Oh, man. Well, we got the Summoner Asterisk. And that's probably where I'm going to leave it for today after I get that. Overpowers foes with powerful summoning magic. High MP, skilled with summoning, favors rods. Oh. Screw that fight.
And now, the hands that killed me are stained in blood. Good. Knowing that I've sullied you is enough. But now I've seen something more beautiful even then. My sister. What are you? You. The boy. There.
Me?
Inside you. I see it. It's there. It isn't yours. Another soul inside.
What an incredibly ominous thing to say before you die.
What do you suppose she was trying to say?
Mephilia's memories have been added to Dee's journal.
The girls. What of the sisters? No. Please. This can't...
I see. My negligence condemned them to a terrible fate. I shall do everything in my power to spread word of the hairpin's dangers. To atone, I am sorry to have foisted this cruel task on you. Forgive me.
Yeah, as you can see, that fight sucks ass. I don't know how else to put it. That fight sucks ass. The peace rings made it a bit easier, but like, you could still just get fucked by RNG. You really can. Overpriced love. Ringamo, where's that girl you've been seeing? She hasn't come around lately. Did you finally get it fat with you and leave? I had enough of her anyway. Did she offer you a reason? Well, she said how she'd written this gold lame handbag, so I finally bought it for her. And she ended up buying it. Had to be rather pricey, I'm surprised you could afford it. She seemed really happy when she walked around with the new handbag. But soon all I could see was the handbag. It looked to me like the bag was walking around with her. It was one huge wet blanket on our relationship. As it happens when you don't live within your means. You're telling me I'm almost broke now. That bad, huh? It is, and tonight we'll be roughing it outdoors. Right, Tiz? Wait, what? Stop using my boy's wallet. Leave that man alone. And all that time we managed to do that. But that'll have to be everything for today. I know I could do the Game Corner stuff, but I need to see what's going on with my fucking PC storage. So we are going to leave it there for today, fellas. We got 2 bosses done. Mephilia, I was honestly expecting to take longer, but it has been 3.5 hours, so it's not exactly been a short stream today. Let's at least get these guys. And then save again. So we got 2 more villagers. Oh boy. Well, that's everything for today on Level 1 Bravely Default. As ever, I'd like to do the part where I thank everyone. AMH, thanks for coming out. Ultimate, thanks for coming out. Lucas, thanks for stopping by. Carly, great to see you, and thank you for coming back for another week. It's been a great stream, even if it was a bit of grinding. Like I said, I got to leave a little bit quickly, because I got to see what's going on with my storage. My computer's saying it's got 4 gig free, and I somehow don't think that's true. Doesn't look like there's anyone on my list to raid, so I'm going to end it there. I will see you all next time. Peace!